The Cleveland Browns coaching search continues to roll along, with Mike McDaniel interviewing for the job on Monday. He's the most accomplished name we've heard so far. If the team follows a similar timetable to when they hired Kevin Stefanski, we could see a decision this weekend or early next week. A huge piece still hanging over the entire process is the status of John Harbaugh, whose decision will impact nearly every open job. McDaniel would be a fascinating hire, especially if the Browns aim to retain defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz. In Miami, McDaniel initially kept the existing defensive coordinator before bringing in veteran Vic Fangio. Could the Browns sell McDaniel on overseeing a well-oiled defensive machine run by Schwartz while revamping the offense? It works on paper, but dynamics can be tricky, especially since Schwartz himself interviewed for the head coaching position. The bigger challenge is the offensive roster McDaniel would inherit: an unclear quarterback path, a line needing rebuilding, and weapons that don't compare to what he had in Miami. For McDaniel, a coach on his second chance, this is a critical decision. The Browns' stated preference to keep coordinators they like, namely Schwartz, isn't unprecedented. But if they've decided Stefanski wasn't the right leader, they must trust their new coach to build his own staff, even if it means moving on from a successful coordinator. That's the cost of doing business. Among other candidates, the Browns have an interesting interview with Nathan Scheelhaase, the Rams' pass game coordinator. Betting on assistance from great coaches like Sean McVay always carries a question: is the success due to the head coach being the system? There's some promising evidence from the McVay tree on offense, with Liam Cohen and Kevin O'Connell finding success. However, results from the defensive side of his staff have been mixed. Scheelhaase is a young, up-and-coming name but has never been an NFL offensive coordinator, which might mean he's a step away from a top job. Another young name is Grant Udinski, Jacksonville's 30-year-old offensive coordinator. His path mirrors McVay's early rise, but McVay is a true outlier who mastered all aspects of being a head coach, not just play calling. Replicating that model is a high-risk, high-reward proposition. Then there's John Harbaugh. If the Browns have any chance to land the longtime Ravens coach, they should do whatever it takes. His proven ability to adapt over an 18-year tenure is immensely valuable. As for Mike Vrabel, his immediate success in New England is tough for Browns fans to see. The Northeast Ohio native worked as a consultant in Cleveland last year. The Browns stuck with Stefanski after a 3-win season, and Vrabel landed with the Patriots, who had a young quarterback in Drake May. It's possible that was his preferred destination all along, but we may never know if he would have taken the Browns' job. It raises the question: did Cleveland miss out on Vrabel for a second time?